So, anyway, let's start from here. I just seen something about someone in New York. I think an uncle or someone just it was on the news. I don't know if it was from yesterday or today. It could have been, but it seemed like it was today that this guy in New York just stabbed his nieces or somebody like that. Four girls anyway. And I was just telling y'all about the nice spirit. And that was the nice spirit taunting, but the best thing about it is that we all praying and we're trying to get it. Well, get them all. And all it did was just left. And, you know, we don't know where it's going, but the more that we talk about these things that's roaming this earth, this is not just an American thing. This is the earth. And we can get a hold of these things and send it back, them or what, how many ever else others, back where they come from. And so they can stop torturing our children and torturing us also, most so our children. They're torturing our children. And we're not doing anything to help because don't nobody wants to talk about these things that's happening right in front of our faces. But we'll do anything to protect our children. We'll even die for our children, right? But I'm sitting here telling you things that's happening and things that we need to get a hold of. And it's like the church, they sit and like they're there to hear these things and come and ask questions about how do you know about these things and why they're happening so rapidly. They'd rather sit in their own understanding of this life of ours. And they'd rather sit because they're the ones that has the abilities to actually send these things back. But they don't know that because they don't want any more information than the information that they have about this world. And I'm telling them, I'm not talking to the kingdom. The kingdom of God, they on their way. I'm talking to the church. You have the ability to send these things back because you have not crossed it over to the kingdom. You still operating on the old world. Your world is not your world anymore. This is a spiritual world, folks. And those girls, they didn't have to get stabbed by their uncle. If y'all would just listen to me, someone that knows things about this world. But y'all think that I just popped up out of nowhere. No, I didn't. If I tell you how long that this government been trying to hide me, censoring me, getting people to, you know, take a little bit of my content and stuff like that and run off like they me. But finally, the ones that's higher than this government, the government know who I'm talking about. They seen the unjust in what they was at who I was. It was something there on because they was hiding me from them too. How ungrateful of them. They was hiding me through AI. They was shifting my frequencies all elsewhere. But when they finally got a hold of my aura, my DNA, a lot might say, that's why I'm able to speak to y'all now. Talk to y'all about the things that's happening. What's up, Warren? What's up, Miss Jessica? I'm not repeating no words, bro. I speak English. All I'm saying is that I don't have to lie about none of this. I'm just telling y'all about the things that Father tells me. And there's some spirits roaming earth, not just in America. Y'all see it. The bully spirit and the nice spirit got together and they taunted us. That's what they're doing, and no one wants to pay attention to it. All they want is glory. All they want is money, healing. I'm telling y'all, that's not the way it works. You can get it, but that's not the way it works. There's things in this earth that you have the abilities to break. Why would he give you full access and you just sit? And then he tells you by, hey, I gave you full access because there's some things down on your earth that you need to bound. But you won't do it. You won't come get the information. You won't come to the source. Someone that knows what's going on. That's talking to you now. And I'm gonna keep talking to you. And as the things happen in your world, you're gonna see, you're gonna be like, wow, how does he keep predicting all of this? When I'm already telling you, come. You're losing a battle. You're not winning. You're not winning. You're losing a battle. How everybody doing? Hey, I love everybody. What's up, Iran? Hey, lonely. Hey, listen. I love everybody, man. I don't have a problem with nobody. I love all races. Me personally, I wish all the wars would stop. I do. I wish everybody can just live in peace. I do. From the bottom of my heart, I do. And I just wish that we can teach and learn from each other over again. Cause I think that what happened was that everybody got too familiar with each other, and we know how that is when people get too familiar with each other. That you know they just don't see eye to eye anymore. But back to what I was talking about, these spirits. Like I said, I seen the story with the two athlete kids, and now I just seen another story with the uncle in New York with I guess four nieces or something like that. And I'm telling y'all that these spirits are gonna get more aggressive, and because no one wants to focus on them. And now that they've been called out, they're just gonna keep showing a booty until people actually get serious about this world. Like, what do you want from this world? What? What do you want? You never can leave anybody nothing. You know that, right? You can't never leave anyone nothing. You can leave somebody something, but then they have to either spend it all and leave it to someone else. But you can't never leave. You can't. You got to leave it to someone. It's a continued cycle. So, what do you want from this world? You buy a house, you don't rightfully out own it. The government still own it. Got to pay property tax. You don't pay your taxes, they take it. So, what do you want? Car gets old, got to put maintenance on it, got to put gas in it. And if you got electrical, you still got to pay that. What do you want? What do you want? Or you want our children to keep dying? What do you want? I'm here. I'm asking you, what do you want? Playtime's over because obviously, obviously, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So I'll talk, but if I have to talk and if I have to do it, why do he need you? He need a father figure, a mother figure, a uncle, a auntie, grandma, granddaddy, a brother, a sister, niece, nephew, and child. He needs all those type of figures, and I'm only one person. But if I have to play all those parts, I will. If I got to get up and play all the disciples, I will. I play every part it is because I know the story. Because I know the story. I know how this goes. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So back to the people that's higher than this government. There is people that's higher than this government, y'all. There's. And when they seen the unjust that they was doing, cause how can you interfere with time when you already done had your time? Now you're interfering with time. And that's one thing that they don't play about, time. And what they're doing, your government, they're interfering with time. I've been trying to break through to y'all 5 years ago. I didn't just pop up here. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't just pop up here. I've been here with this. I've been saying this. I've been talking about this. I've been. And now that I got more of what I know, and they know that I know that I know what I'm saying, playtime's over. You either good or you're bad. Which one you gonna be? But once again, I asked you about this world. What do you want from it? So those are the questions that you have to ask. What do you want from this world? You want a house? You want a car? Money? But what about the people around you that's suffering? What about the people around you that's suffering by things that you can take care of? You can take care of these spirits and we can save these children. We can save these people. But who wants to get for real about chasing demons? Nobody. Just let them roam. Man, they ain't came to my house yet. Just let them roam. Just give me the money. Shoot, just, grandma got some bad news. Somebody pray for. Whole time I'm sitting here telling you, hey, if we just send these bad spirits back to where they need to be, we don't have to worry about that anymore. And if you understand what I'm saying, you will have a light that come on and say, dang, we don't have to worry about something anymore. And I almost feel like heaven. But yet, we sit in our own turmoil and we smile the best that we can. We shrug our shoulders like, hey, it's not my problem. When I'm telling you something that you all need to hear, playtime is over. And for Mr. Robert, I feel you. I'm talking about R. Kelly right quick. y'all, because he's always, reaching out to Father. Father said, say if there was only one token to get out of jail, and this is guy that everyone knows that deserves a second chance, goes by the name of Larry Hoover. And it's this token just sitting there, and you have the opportunity to take that token and get out of jail. Or would you find it in your heart to think about Mr. Hoover and what he been and how long he's been suffering? And would you give that token to him and sacrifice your freedom for his? So that's something for you to think about. Don't think about it too fast. But it's up in the air, Mr. Robert. Don't waste it. So, back to what I was saying. Yeah, these spirits, we have to get rid of them. And it's sad that no one wants to talk about these things, but I would talk about these things because they are very important beyond money, a house, cars, and healing. Healing can come in all kind of ways. You know that, right? So, my first thought is that fire. Who would who would want to just see things torched though? Like, where in this world would someone have that much hate for the world? Not just America, not just China, Russia, Africa. Like, someone with just so much hate, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where are these spirits coming from? They have to be conjured up from somewhere. They have to be. So, who? Fire. Maybe we can look into the bullying part, like which country is way so much aggressively that they're sending off this bullying spirit. And maybe have always been sending off a bullying spirit, but we just never paid attention to it. And what about the knife? Why is this knife spirit so like jumpy, y'all? I think that's the craziest one, to be honest with you. I think that knife spirit is the craziest one because it goes by itself, but it combines with the other spirit because it combined it with the bullying spirit to get the other two kids, but it hasn't combined with the fire spirit yet. No, I'm not rich. I'm poor as it come, but I'm. No one will ever be rich because it belongs to us, and that's what I was saying in my last video. That when people think that they take from me, you don't never take from me. You understand? Everything I have, I had already given to Father. Our Father, which sits high in heaven, I gave it to Him already. Everything I own, everything about me belongs to Him. So when you do something to me, or you think that you're taking something from me, you're not. You're not. You're not. And then, people see me and they be like, oh, he took it as a loss. No, I didn't. Because I know there's a boss. But no, you mad, bro. No, I ain't rich, man. I'm rich in heart, though. I'm very rich in heart. So, therefore, I can have anything that I want when I'm rich in heart, sir. But yes, like I say, these spirits, I'm telling you, and we have to take care of this because they can take care of it, but they're not because they can't interfere like that. And the only reason why they interfered with me is because of my bloodline. You do you not understand what I'm saying here? Many lot of people they go and they come, but they don't have the right bloodline. People, listen to what I tell you. My bloodline, my DNA. I have it. Yes, I have the DNA. So that's how I know things. That's how I can see things. And right now, Father wants us to focus on these three spirits that's roaming this earth. I'm not here to try to tell you to believe in God. I'm not here to try to tell you to do anything that'll harm yourself. I'm not even here to tell you to give me no money. I'm here to show you that the world that you thought you knew, it was all a facade. They had it all dressed up for you. This is the truth. And the truth will keep rolling, and they know it. I'm here now. I can talk to y'all. And if you can't believe it, fine. Move around. But when I tell you that things are going to change, they're going to change. But yet, for the church, you have the ability to send these things back where they need to go. Because if I have to do it, what do he need you for? But like I told you before, I can guide you and I can be your cheat sheet. And I can, hey, look, there's some things up here you better, because it's time for y'all to know the truth. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I don't have to lie about none of this. I can talk to y'all now. Ask the questions. Ask the questions. But before you do, I ask you, what do you want from this world? Ask yourself, what do you want? What do you want to change in this world? Don't say a house. Don't say those things you can't take with you. The healing comes in many ways. I keep saying it for a reason, but I can't tell you because your unbelief will disqualify you. So, what do you want? You want to know what's going to happen next? Well, we know that Trump is going to go and do what Trump do. We know that. And you know who Trump is in your timeline, in your world? You want to know who Trump is? He's Joe Constantine. He's really him. He's Joe Constantine. That's really him. The suit. Think about it. Joe Constantine had a suit, y'all. He had a suit on. That's really him in your timeline. And it's really gonna happen. It's really gonna happen. But see, the way that y'all minds are set up, that y'all thinking like these portals gonna open and fire is gonna come and these demons and stuff gonna come out the ground. See, that's how your minds are set up, and that's how they fix your mind to make you not see the truth. The truth is that Trump's going over there, and we know how it is over there. You can't even say the word Jesus. You can't even be like that over there. Over there, they don't have too much of like things that they can hold on to have faith. So he's going into a hellified region where he's going to have to be fighting demons. Then we what? You seen the movies, you seen the series, trying to kill him. That's what Trump's next mission is. He got to go over there and try to fix a hellish world of people trying to kill him, aka demons. Joe Constantine over there. But see, y'all can't see it that way. Y'all thinking like big old portals. They gave you cloud a long time ago. Do you know what the word cloud? Somebody hit me on a cloud number. What's your cloud number? Oh, you just pulled a number out the cloud. Come on, people, catch up. Catch up. That's what I say. They lied to y'all. Y'all don't understand what's going on. The whole game. But if you're not in the game, you're not going to catch it. It's going to go over your head, and you're going to miss Jesus. You're going to miss the whole prophecy. You're going to miss everything. It's going to go right over your head. And you're going to be sitting there like, what happened? Then you might just be sitting in the real hell. And you might not even know it. So, I can talk to y'all now. And I promise you, there's others that's higher than this government. I know. I went there. So. And thus said the Lord, you shall walk as I walk, you shall talk as I talk, and be embarrassed not. And those the words that they started out with. I said, okay. So that's why y'all see me walking first. Because I had to walk. Now I can talk. It was a walking process. It was a whole process. And I had to do that for 2 years. Are you really that dedicated to walk this earth anywhere, down any valley, and cut anywhere, and talk to anybody for 2 years that you don't know, that has attitudes when you walk up to them until you start to talk to them for 2 years without expressing nothing, just a smile on your face, and you love God? 2 years, can you do that? While people ridicule you, talk about you. Now these people know that you down because they know that you just went through 2 deaths, but they don't care. You just got to get it in. But you took the people that you know that's higher than them, and that's higher than the people that'll beat the crap out of them if they get out of line. That's higher than them, and you took their word and you made something of it. And you made something of it. So I walked for 2 years. Now I can talk for eternity if I want, but I won't, because it's not really my walk, because I know what's going to happen. And I promise you that my promise from him, I already had that. I already have that. My family, people that I love, people that love me, they already have that promise, because I put them in there. And they're going to be with me. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Wake up. It's not a game. And these spirits that's roaming this earth, I pray that we can come together and send them back to where they need to go so they can stop harming our children and making our children look like monsters. Because from what I read about the 2 boys, that one of the boys was acting like a bully, and then the other boy pulls out a knife or something like that. That was just straight tragedy that didn't need to happen. Now the spirit's gone, as we can see that the nice spirit went to the uncle, and he over the nice spirit just over there with little girls going mayhem, while they're stuck back over there with a mourning of a lost loved one, and then the kid that happened to, I don't even. I'm telling you, I know for a fact it wasn't him. It wasn't his actions. It wasn't his attentions. It wasn't the kid that passed away or alive, like people say. It wasn't his attention to be a bully that day. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It wasn't neither one of their intentions to do that. They was coerced by those spirits. And now those spirits gonna leave and go to the next. And we're gonna be sitting in the past trying to figure out what happened when I'm sitting here telling y'all what happened. And that young kid, he doesn't need prison. He needs counseling. He needs a priest. So the priest can really get in depth of what was his train of thought that day. And it needs to start from when he woke up that morning. How was he feeling? Did he have anything in his mind that he was going to harm anybody that day? And then from there, those two, we can come to a conclusion that something had to transpire in that kid. But no, give me the money. Give me a car. Give me a house. My grandma needs some healing. But what about the people around you suffering? But like I say, I'll tell you who I am when y'all get on those spirits. Because if I have to do it, what's the use for you? I'll tell y'all like I told your government. The government listens to everyone. I hope y'all know that, right? They listen to everyone. They've been listening to everyone. So I'm going to tell y'all like I told your government. When I came back, I didn't see anyone. I'm going to tell you what I seen, though. That's why I'm so passionate about these kids and the ones that you're actually out here trafficking, that we're going to find you and we're going to bring those kids home. So there's no doubt in my mind, you can keep running, but we're going to find you. And when I say we, I'm talking about the ones that's higher than this government. They don't like that either. They don't like what you're doing to those kids. So you need to release them, and so that you can go about your life. But if they have to catch up with you, it's going to be something different. So I'm going to tell you, like I told this government when I came back, I didn't see no one but kids, plants, and animals. So you should take that into consideration. I'll say it again. I've seen no one but kids, plants, and animals. Like I say, always remember, there's a truth where somebody's lying. And there's a lie where somebody's trying to tell the truth. So, God love you, Jesus love you, and so do I. And always remember, ask someone questions first. before you assume. Because no one has to tell you anything, right? So the next time that you take other people's words, ask a question. Because no one has to tell you anything, right? Next time you want to join on a bandwagon and you wants to ride it on the pride of death, think about that before you do it. Ask questions because you never know who someone is for real versus who try to make up narratives about that person. Cause I tell you and I leave you with this: if they was any kind of for real, why they can't speak when I'm speaking? Good night.